Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. I appreciate you stopping in. So, for a while, I've been thinking about doing an oil test on big box store oils. So, I designated this saw to it. I cleaned out the top of the cylinder and cleaned the piston real good. And I ran, I think it was 6 different oils. It was Husky, XP, Still Ultra, Echo Power Care, the Echo Red Armor, Walmart Super Tech, and Lucas Semi Synthetic. Now, I ran all of those oils at 40 to 1 with 93 octane. I did 40 to 1 because I feel like 40 to 1 gives you a little bit more protection. I know most of them recommend 50 to 1, but I don't know. I don't really trust 50 to 1. And I ran 2 tanks of each oil through the saw. Now, I ran all the oils except for the Echo Red Armor. And I pulled the muffler off the saw. And at one point in time, either carbon let go or a lot of heat was created inside of the cylinder from not having enough lubrication. And it slightly hung a ring and scored the side of the cylinder and a little bit on the piston. Now, my saws were retuned for each oil. I tuned my saws between 13.2 and 13.5. And I mean, it was one of those situations where I kind of figured that was going to be the results that I was going to get. I'm not really a huge fan of the big box oils. I'm not against them, but I'm not really a huge fan of petroleum-based oils. Petroleum-based oils, they're not very good in really high heat, really high RPM situations. So when I cut, I literally will cut all day long. Whether it's falling trees, cutting firewood, the saws don't really get a break. I mean, they get turned off, refueled, and you're pretty much back at it again. So when I did the Echo Red Armor afterwards, the cylinder, like I said, was slightly scored. The piston had a little scratching on it, and the ring looked like it stuck a little bit. When I ran the Echo Red Armor through it, after the 2 tanks, I pulled the muffler off again, and it was scary. The cylinder was very scored up. Now, the thing is with Echo Red Armor is Echo Red Armor has a lot of additives in it, a lot of detergents, and a lot of solvents. That oil is made to get rid of deposits that you have. So when you have quite a bit built up, it breaks it down. If you're lucky, it'll break it down very gradually over time, and it'll go out the muffler. Or it'll be a situation like I had, which, like I said, I kind of figured it was going to happen, and I was okay with it because the cylinder was already getting destroyed anyways. It broke it down at a very rapid rate. I mean, 2 tanks worth, and it just destroyed the inside of the cylinder. Now, I'm not knocking any of those oils. If you use those oils and you have good luck with it, fantastic. I didn't have good luck with it, and I kind of already figured that was going to happen. But with the Echo Red Armor, be careful. It is a phenomenal oil. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you've been using an oil that's causing a lot of carbon for years, and then you switch to that, and if that starts breaking that down really rapidly, a situation like mine is inevitable. If you haven't really had a lot of runtime on your saw, you might be able to get away with it and be fine.